welcome to my channel. My name is Mia. Today I had to go to the library because I had checked out some books before for the Anti-Bully Reads readathon and it was time to return them. So I decided to check out a few more books so that I could read them on the month of November, and I wanted to share them with you guys. Before we get started, I just want to mention that I'm not trying to say on this video that you shouldn't purchase books and that you shouldn't support writers. That's not what I'm trying to say at all. I find it's very important to support writers and I love buying books. However, libraries will be a great idea to use if you, for example, don't have money to buy the books you want to read, or if you heard about a book that you don't know if it's going to be up your alley, or if it's something that you're going to love enough to want to buy it, or as it is in my case as well, if you don't have any more space in your bookshelf and you want to be extra picky on what books you put on your bookshelves, because if you put some book on your bookshelf, it means another book is going to have to say bye-bye to your bookshelf. So it is still a wonderful resource, and I do think everyone should at least once in a while take a book out. Also, you can look into different categories of books and see if perhaps there's another genre out there that you have yet to discover that you may love, and you know, why buy a bunch of books on that genre if you don't know if you're going to like it or not. So anyways, I just thought I'd mention that before we get started with the books that I actually checked out. The first book that I checked out was a book that I had previously checked out and I didn't get to finish last month. I'm talking about The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini. This book is so good, you guys. It's such a good book. Oh my gosh, I'm reading it very slowly, mostly because I can't pick this book up without tearing, and then I can't see because my eyes are all blurry. But I can't help it. This story is so good. I'm enjoying this book so much. I was super nervous that somebody may have had a hold on it and that I wouldn't be able to check it out, because now I'm very close to the end. I have less than 100 pages left and hopefully I finish it soon. But I swear to God, every time I pick this book up, I read like 3 sentences and my eyes are watery and I'm teary and I have little tears falling down and my chin is doing the little, you know, when you really want to cry and you're trying very hard not to because it's such a good story. This book has every trigger. So if you have a trigger, regardless of what it may be, this book will have it. It's crazy. I'm definitely going to do a book review once I'm done reading it because I am loving this book so much. I can't even express how much I'm liking this book right now. Anyways, I had to check it out again, so I'm super excited now I have the opportunity to finish it, and I hope to finish it very soon. Then I decided to get out a non-fiction book because I feel that I have not read many non-fiction books, and I wanted to participate last month on the November non-fiction event that was going on, but I didn't get the opportunity to. There was so many other books I was already reading and I just really couldn't add any more to my TBR, so I didn't participate. But it doesn't have to be a specific month, I feel, to read all kinds of genres and categories and all kinds of wonderful stories. Anyways, I decided to pick up this one here, and this one is called The Wandering Jing and the Indian Princess. This is by Jeff Wheelwright, and it just caught my attention. I've never heard about this. I don't know too much about it, but I believe is because it's about race, religion, and DNA. And for the little bit that I kind of read in the inside here, I think it's about a Spanish woman who has a specific cancer gene, and that cancer gene is particularly popular amongst the Jewish community. I may be wrong on this, but I think that's kind of what I gathered from the first few sentences I read on the description. Anyways, the thing is that I believe she doesn't get treatment for her cancer and she eventually dies, and I think this is the discovery of her background, of her generations, and where exactly she comes from and what kind of mixtures she has in her DNA and what kind of genes she inherited and stuff like that. I don't know, it just sounded interesting and I wanted to give it a shot, so I will. Hopefully I like it. We'll see. The other 3 books that I checked out 5 books total, and the other 3 books I took out, they're all young adult books. I got Alive, and this is by Scott Sigler. I'm sorry, I'm really horrible pronouncing names. Anyways, I don't know anything about it. I didn't even read it, it just caught my attention. And in the front it says a ripping, claustrophobic thunderbolt of a novel. Sounds good to me. I really have no clue what this book is about, and I do tend to prefer to jump into books that way, not knowing too much about it, because I feel it usually surprises me more. Anyways, I'm super excited to read it. Hopefully I'll get to this one soon. Now the next book I'm very, very excited about. I seriously jumped for it when I saw it, because I really want to read this book. I've been wanting to read it for a long time, but I wanted to get it in a hardcover, and I just don't have the money at the moment for it. But that is Illuminae, and this is by Amy Kaufman, and this is the Illuminae Files 1, so I'm sure there's going to be more of this ones. But I've heard so much talk about this book. I honestly still don't know what the book is actually about, but I know that it's written in a very interesting format, or a mixture of different formats, and I think it's just interesting. I just can't wait to read it. I think it's like a mixture of like files, and there's like dark pages and lists, and it's just very mixed in how the book itself is written. And I've also heard that although it's a very thick book, you read it very quickly because it's written in that weird way, so the pages are not too packed with words. So hopefully I like it. I'm very excited about it. I think I will like it, and I was just pumped when I saw it at the library, so I just had to grab it. And the last book that I took out of the library is Everything by Nicola Jung, and again, I've heard a lot of talk about this book as of recently, and I believe it's about a girl who is allergic to everything, absolutely everything, and then she meets a boy, and everything, absolutely everything changes. So I don't know, I think it's going to be adorable. It's supposed to be a romance, and I'm just very, very interested to see what this book has to offer. These are all the books that I checked out at the library. I'm very, very happy I did that, because I get to read all these wonderful stories and my bank doesn't suffer. And then if I love them, if I love some of these books, then I could buy the books and add them to my collection. So I'm very, very happy I stopped at the library today. I'm lucky that I have a beautiful library here where I live, and I just can't believe I haven't gone in so long. I used to go all the time, and then I don't know what happened. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you very, very soon on another video.